Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Taylor, Buddy Kenny, and today we're going to take a break from watching the Every Factions Explained because they are oh so long, and watch the Space Marine Legends video from Bricky. Mainly because Kenny's got me playing Space Marine 2.
Yep.
And yeah, it's badass. It's hella badass.
I told you.
So let's learn about all these legions here, because I'm sitting here looking at all these nerds and Ultramarine gear, and I need more. So, because they suck. I don't care about Excel spreadsheets. I do that enough with my job.
Yeah,
we're cool. No more Gilliman. Okay, no more Gilliman. I'm all right now. Need something else. Perturabo. We need Perturabo or something.
I'm still theming all my stuff like Dark Angels.
You know, I might. You know what? Know what I'm going to do?
Yeah.
Dark Angels. But is it Dark Angels because that's the only one you know?
I like to chew.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is probably kind of order all these, which ones I think are the coolest, or I don't know.
Yeah,
tickles my fancy.
I mean, we'll know after this. So.
Yeah, no, we will, because I will tell you. I'm going to rank them. I'm not going to do like a tier list or nothing, but based on what I know, I'm going to rank these suckers. So maybe you keep in mind which one's your favorite. Like favorite, you know, whatever metric you want to use. Hey, I just like these guys, how they look.
Yeah.
Oh, their lore sounds cool.
Yeah.
I don't want to venture too far into the unknown. I only like what I played in the game. Whatever. You know what I mean? Whatever you want to use.
The metric. You know?
Yeah, whatever metric you go by. Who's most likely to, you know, fix your car? I don't know. Whatever you like.
The shape. But anyway.
So I'm yeah. So you want get us started whenever you want. After this, I don't know. Eventually, we go back to the Every Factions Re-Explained, so we can finish that. It's just what, like three plus 2 from the original ones, and then 3 from just the part 1. That's a lot. I need to. My brain needs to digest.
They're very a lot lower.
Plus, as I sit here thinking about Kill Team, no one told me that Kill Team was cool. I'm not gonna lie. I bought an Orc Kill Team. I haven't even put those other dudes together because I've been too busy trying to like set up my hobby table and get my paints out and stuff. Set up an airbrush and whatever. But
and now I'm looking at Kill Team.
I already bought a Kill Team. I'm already looking at another one.
But it's the
I'm also have a tab open right now to Age of Sigmar Spearhead.
Really?
I need help. Send help. Don't tell my wife. Don't fucking tell. God, fucking tell my wife.
No.
She's probably just like, oh yeah, plastic nose like costs $5. Yep. Nope. $5.
Yeah, it's
oh fucking tell her.
I'm ready
whenever you are, dude. After this, we're gonna get you to buy a damn combat patrol.
I'm looking Kill Teams. We're about to.
No, but we don't play 40K.
Okay.
40K first.
Fine.
Kill Team after.
Got it.
To the people on the internet, the time has come. The reckoning begins.
Oh, really?
Your boy got himself a shaker cup. After many months of shilling gamer subs like mad, my favorite thing to do, we have ourselves a goddamn shaker cup. It's here, the official Bricky waifu shaker cup. Do you see the gal on here? If it's not great at focusing, I'm sure there'll be a thing in the background. Skater, put a thing in the background. Long white hair, absolutely. A bit more toned, abs, obviously. Bikini, hit it. Legally distinct mark on the face, of course. She wants you to do the diddle thing, maybe, but most likely to serve in a glorious army. Legally distinct? I think so. The Bricky Shaker Cup is available now, and you should get it while it is hot. But if you're thinking, Bricky, what should I put in this? Well, how about my top 10 favorite gamer subs flavors from number 1 to number 10? All of them incredible.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, let's see this list. This list is already fucked up. Gamer Fart 9,000 is number one. 100%.
Yeah.
Now, I do fuck with Black Cherry. Now, I'm with Black Cherry, but Black Cherry is my number two. Maybe three, I guess. If I accept that Guacamole Gamer Fart 9000 is number one, Black Cherry is number three. Dragon Fruit is really my number one, but I'm not spicy enough for the Gamer Fart every day. Dragon Fruit is kind of even enough.
I don't
for
have
me.
any on that list.
What else you got on here? Blue. It used to just be blue. Blue is also top tier.
Okay.
Blue should be number 3 or 4. I don't think I've tried any of these other ones, and I don't care to.
Yeah.
4 flavors is already enough for me.
I have a lot of different flavors, but I like variety.
Yeah, you're more adventurous than I am.
Simple.
I'm a simple person. I don't know why you just laughed at that. That's not cool.
I didn't mean it. Trust me, I didn't mean it.
Well, I'm just going to go back to drinking my water.
Okay, let's continue.
Regardless, and
my
an
giant jug,
addendum
so
for those that are caffeine free. This shaker cup is available now in the description of this video. You may use code Bricky as well at checkout to get a discount on your order. A massive amount of profits goes to yours truly, and a huge thank you to GamerSupps for sponsoring and for getting me this beautiful, beautiful cup. Go out there and get it. I'm going to take one more sip for the camera, slow it down, throw some sexy music in there, and I'll see you guys soon.
Oh my.
Hello everybody, my name is Bricky, currently stuck in the walls of the most prodigious school in the Imperium by punishment for falling asleep during class. God bless the Skull of Progenium. Many of you have come across my Every Faction Explained video. Firstly, thank you. Secondly, we are here to dig a little deeper. Space Marines are the quintessential poster boys of Warhammer 40,000. When people think 40k, they think Space Marines, but there are many types of Space Marines, formed from 20 separate legions. We are going to rattle them off in order and give you a quick rundown of each one. A disclaimer, like in my Every Faction Explained video, this is a mix of accuracy and memes. If I say the Salamander's Legion specializes in hugging children and petting puppies, they aren't exactly doing that, mostly.
I would like to pet this creature.
But you can infer that they care about civilians and are a bit kinder than the average Space Marine. A Space Marine being a genetically modified super soldier that's had 1 million new and terrifying organs shoved into them, refrigerators strapped to their bodies, and are so far above the average human that they are referred to as demigods instead. Each Space Marine has a father, unlike you, a Primarch, which is basically an even bigger Space Marine that was forged in a lab by the God Emperor of mankind, that gigantic golden dude you see everywhere, who is both the leader and now the martyr of humanity. The Primarchs are his 20 sons, built in a lab, who lead 20 legions of Space Marines, who are their sons, not from a lab, but rather a dissection table, giving them the powers and skills of their associated Primarch via a gene seed, a special organ carrying the genetic makeup of their Primarch and, you know, their seed. So if Jagatai Khan of the White Scars has the genetic makeup that wants him to go really, really fast, then his sons, the Space Marines, also want to go really, really fast. I should note that I am only referring to the legions this time around. If you're interested in sub-factions like, let's say, the Black Templars, then it's not going to be here. However, I do have a excellent Black Templar video. I'd argue it's probably the most accurate one I can think of. It goes through the whole lore, everything about them. It's a very long video, and I'll put it in the description. Just look up Black Templar video in the description. You'll get what you need. And now, with the easy explanation out of the way, let us begin with...
You'll pause it real quick.
Yeah.
So I asked Mike about, like, what does he mean, like, second founding? Like, what's homie talking about? You know, or what's a second founding? Because again, I was like, oh, these Black Templar dudes are effing cool, you know, because they're like crusaders. So they like, when I'm browsing Wikipedia and asking or whatever about it, Mike explained it. He was like, look, so after Horus Heresy stuff, Gilliman comes back, which I don't know where he went. I don't know, the store. I don't know. Right? I didn't ask. Don't care. That's not true. I just didn't ask. Gilliman comes back and he's like, "Yo, we can't have this happen again."
Yeah.
You know, like each legion, each like Primarch or whatever you want to call it, has like too much power. You know, it's just too much. You can't have like your own basically army. So they limited like how many members you could have in like a troop or in a chapter, right? To 1,000. You can't have over 1,000 dudes, you know? So like in this example, he's like, hey, you guys have more than 1,000. You got to split it up to like chop your thing in half, and like half you guys go over and be like Black Templars or something, right? Blah 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 blah. Other than the fact that Black Templars are rad and they don't even care. So that's a whole nother fucking thing. But you know, like a bunch of them, because like, you know, if you're playing like Space Marine 2 and you go and you look in there where it says like first founding and then second founding Black Templars, so you can get like their cosmetics. That's where I was like, what the hell does that mean? You know? And why is it only Black Templars? Like, what did they do wrong? They just obviously in the game just don't have all the others. But I guess that's where you get like all these other color Space Marines. So you go from like your 8-pack of Crayola crayons to like your 64-pack. You know, they just kept chopping them up into like other foundings. Like, okay, every time you hit 1,000, like you got to make a second
from
guild,
that Primarch,
you know, because your guild's too big.
From that, so what?
Yeah. So then it's like, okay, you're like the number 2 dude. You go off and lead like this other group or however you do it, right? Depending on, I guess, the chapter. And then some of them are just like, F that noise. I'm not doing that, you know? So some of them follow like the new rules that like Gilliman set up. And then some of them are just like, nah, we're going to keep doing our own thing. Yeah. So I mean, that's my understanding. I'm sure there is much more to it, but that's basically the gist. What Mike said. Now, of course, Mike is Space Wolf fanboy, so Mike talks trash about anything that's Primaris and anything with a second founding and whatever. But that's a whole different thing.
So what Primarch do the Black Templars like fall under?
Black Templars came from Imperial Fist, so they're Rogaldor. Yeah. Which I like Imperial Fist too, but then when I found out Black Templars were actually like the Imperial Fist, like problem children or whatever, I'm like, oh, that makes it even cooler.
Awesome. Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Our first legion.
My rant is over. Oh, your homies.
Dark Angels. Allegiance, loyal. Primarch Ryan L. Johnson, a duelist, a knight, a real asshole, I'm not gonna lie. The single word descriptor, paranoid. The Dark Angels are our first legion, hailing from the death world known as Caliban. Their Primarch, Lion L. Johnson, is what happens when you try to make the side profile Chad meme into a genuine character. He is a master tier duelist, a brilliant strategist, and an overall dick. There are few situations he isn't prepared for, and few fights he isn't ready to lead head on. This makes the Dark Angels have a very Knights of the Round Table vibe. They look like the knights of old with these large suits of power armor, often donning robes and hoods. Their names also follow this. They have like Ezekiel, Azrael, Belial, Samuel, and so on. However, the common thing associated with Dark Angels are the Fallen, a part of their faction that turned traitor against the Imperium, and they are very heavily trying to expunge all knowledge of them from existence. Fallen? What Fallen? Never heard of any Fallen. Do you know about the Fallen? We're gonna take you away and mind probe you to make sure you have never heard of the Fallen. They definitely don't exist, and if they do exist, which they don't, we will find them even though they don't exist. They love their interrogations. They thrive in it. Lionel Johnson is a scorched earth policy sometimes, and it's given to his sons in force, which makes sense considering that when the Lion heard of a Chaos Primarch on the homeworld different Primarch, whose mom was there, he was like, Let's nuke it. The Dark Angels are a special group where they formulate themselves into 3 different factions. The Deathwing Terminators, slow-moving, tough phalanx. The Raven Wing, fast jet bikes and flyers. And the Green Wing, which is your standard Marines. They are a jack of all trades, but not in the sense where they're good at everything, but rather they have a lot of things that are good at specific things. Like instead of 20 people that have a multi-tool, they instead have 20 people with gigantic power tools for every job imaginable. If you like being suspicious about everyone and everything in your surroundings, but you also like to have a whole lot of deep night type lore, run the Dark Angels.
The One Piece!
Yeah,
those models were cool. Like those were some cool sculpts. I think like having like the hood with the tabards and stuff like that, the cloth really adds to, I don't know, like that dynamic of the model of the sculpt versus just your regular Space Marine guy.
Ultramarine with the power armor.
It gives you something else to look at, makes it more interesting.
I think
and see, I dig the Black Templars, but I was like, I would have thought that they were associated with these guys since they're kind of like knights. The other dudes are like Crusaders.
Asking before. I'm like, they kind of seem like Crusaders.
Yeah, I was like, oh, Imperial Fist, them yellow dudes? But those guys just like to build walls and stuff. See, like defensive battles or whatever, which too. But
I mean,
those guys are your favorites. Still your favorites and never change. Here's my question.
Yeah.
The Fallen dudes, did they like fall to chaos? Are they like Chaos Marines? Or are they just some order? Like, I mean, like when they say they fell or went traitor, like, do they mean they went chaos, or do they mean just like they were like, F you, I'm not following orders?
Like, I mean, it sounds like they're paranoid. They were already paranoid before that Fallen deal.
Would you be like a self-fulfilling prophecy? You're paranoid. I'll give you something to be paranoid.
Yeah. Well, we're just gonna fall on favor.
You're so paranoid. There really are no Fallen. The dudes aren't really traitors. You just think they are.
Yeah.
Who knows? But yeah, I want to know. Like, are they actually like
chaos, or did
chaos
they
dudes? Can you play as Fallen? Like, can you do like Chaos Space Marines and then paint them up like, or rather, I guess you would buy. What are these guys?
Dark Angels? Dark
Angels. I can't want to say Dark Templar.
Yeah.
That's my fault. Would you buy Dark Templars, paint them up, and then run them like as Chaos Space Marines? Like, how would you play Fallen if you want to play Fallen on the table? Or you just don't do that because they don't exist and they're not real.
Classified, redacted, or whatnot. Redacted.
It's redacted.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I did notice, like, you see that one picture that Dark Angel was dragging off an Ultramarine. Like,
hey, buddy.
Same team.
Nah, there's something about you. We're just gonna drag you off.
Have you seen the model for Lionel Johnson?
I have. I mean, I've seen.
It looks super cool. It looks super cool. Like with the helmet on, with like the winged helmet. Yeah. Oh man, it's super awesome looking. Yeah. I think it's one of the cooler looking.
I think sculpts. Well, we'll see when we get to the Salamander.
What makes you like these dudes more than all the other ones that you've seen?
The theming, the Knights of the Knights of the Round Table theme. I mean, when we get to the Salamanders, I think I like the lore of the way their perception of how they work on the Salamanders work.
Flamethrowers?
I like flamethrowers. I like they're kind of the kind. I know when he said kinder, I know they're not actually like.
Maybe the gap. You like that gap. That gap moe.
Moe, what? Okay.
You can Google it. Just Google that later.
But yeah, we'll see. But I more like the look. Not the paranoid.
Gotcha.
I'm hunting down everyone.
So
yeah.
Dark Angels are your number one.
As far as I know.
You know. I'm curious to see after you get something for all these legions if they stay your number one.
We shall see. On to the second legion.
The One Piece is real.
Our second Legion is a special one.
Okay. I don't quite remember.
You can see, the numbers all go to
that's
11.
The Emperor's Children. Allegiance.
Wasn't that the insert?
They got rid of like the second Legion and then one of the other ones. I think they had two like create your own.
Was it the 18th?
And I guess they got rid of them at a time.
I'm trying to recall from memory. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But
I don't know. But yeah, I think they had to like create your own whatevers. And then now they're like, no, that was dumb. Retcon or
they're not Emperor Children.
Raider. Primarch Fulgrim, a perfectionist, an artist, a sneaky snaky snake, and the single word descriptor, perfection. The Emperor's Children are all about the pursuit of perfection. Perfection in all they do. Perfection in war, in artistry, and perfection in every other aspect of life. Their armor is a gleaming pink, purple, and gold. Their ships have spires of gorgeous marble and gold statues in their honor. Fulgrim is a man who believes the pursuit of perfection is the goal of all things. And I mean, look at him. Can you truly tell me that he is not perfect? The hair, the features. As Primarchs go, he is the one you look at, and if 40K had a guy that would give you the best sex you've ever had and never call you back, this is the fucking guy. Which is why this pursuit of decadence led them to the evils of chaos. Yes,
that's what
Emperor's Children are our first Chaos Legion, and not just a normal one. One devoted to, you guessed it, Slaanesh, the Prince of Pleasure, god of unspeakable excess. The Emperor's Children in their pursuit are now horrifyingly mutated beings through Slaanesh's great will. They torture and maim to feel perfection through pain. They screech and attack with sonic weaponry for perfection through sound, and they slaughter, aiming for perfection in war. Fulgrim himself lost the battle against Slaanesh as a demon sword corrupted his mind and transformed him into the sexy man he was, into the sexy snake he is now. A demon Primarch, corrupted and bringing his legion's will by himself. As far as Emperor's Children go, they are some bad people. They do horrible things to anyone and everything. In fact, they're such trolls that their battle cry is for the Emperor, despite being horribly mutated and corrupted. If you've ever taken a little too much of a drug, or maybe the music at the concert was too loud and you didn't bring any earplugs, or whatever the reason, you just take all those things and you dial it and you dial it and you twist it and the knob breaks. And that is the Emperor's Children.
God is dead.
I like the Emperor's Children.
Yeah.
I think the Noise Marines are super cool.
Sound baits, like stuff. Pretty cool.
It's different. It's interesting. Yeah.
I didn't know that he had turned into a snake, though. Or like it's.
Yeah, chicks love that. Chicks love like the snake dudes. There's Barnes and Noble has a whole section on that. I like how they're like they troll with the for the Emperor battle cry kind of thing. It's they're weird. And then what do you call it? They have some cool like characters in their
lore.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want like to pick up some Noise Marines just to like have them and paint them, not necessarily run like a army, but like, you know, when I was doing buying the combat patrol, I'm trying to like figure out who I liked and what, you know, aesthetic, you know, because I maybe know a little bit about some of these things, or I'd see the box. Oh, this looks cool.
Yeah.
What are these guys about? And then read a little bit. Okay. I got it. You know, here's the aesthetic. Why do they look like this? So like I know like some basic stuff about some of these combat patrols that just caught my eye.
Yeah.
Right. And so it came down to me between Emperor's Children,
and Thousand.
What do you call it? Death Guard,
Thousand Suns,
and Thousand Suns. And then I narrowed it down to Emperor's Children or Thousand Suns. But I think Emperor's Children has some really cool like named characters. I think like Lucius is pretty cool. what is it, like Fabius Bile? I think is a Emperor's Children.
Okay.
He's like super cool. They got some interesting things going on, but I really like the aesthetic and the Thousand Suns and the whole like
Egyptian. They're the Egyptian motif, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
motif.
the Egyptian motif is just killer. It reminds me of like AQ40 and all that kind of old Warcraft stuff, and the fact that they're wizards is awesome. I don't know.
Yeah.
They're different. They're different and they're interesting, but it's close. I'll probably end up picking up the Thousand Suns Combat Patrol also. And then I gotta lie, this next one, Iron Warriors, dude. I'm an Iron Warrior enjoyer. Especially playing Space Marine 2. Oh man, I'm so mad they don't have that. See, like that dude's shoulder pad with the stripes. Why don't I have that in Space Marine 2? WTF, Saber?
Yeah, like,
why? It's not that hard. It's a decal thing.
Yeah.
Just give me the pattern. I hate you so much. All I want to do is go around and play heavy with the damn caution stripes, like I'm OSHA approved. I'm gonna get so mad. Just hit play. Did you have anything you want to say about the Emperor's Children? I tend to just rant.
The only thing that I didn't know about was their leader being transformed that much.
Oh yeah, I think some of those like Primarchs, when they fall to like chaos, they basically like ascended to become
demons
like
and
demons or
become
I don't know how that works.
Morphed.
They're like a demon Primarch now. Yeah, exactly. Like super
that
warped.
makes sense.
They're your new favorite now, though. You like them the most?
No.
Up to your boring Dark Angels that aren't that boring. They're the least boring. Wilson's right. Wilson's like, he pulled me aside one day. Hey, Taylor, can I ask you a question? Yeah. Why are you such a traitor? What are you talking about? Why are all your favorite legions traitor legions? Dude, I'm sorry. It just happened. It's not my fault. They're all cool.
You like what you like.
I will tell you this though: if someone's like Drakari or Emperor's Children, Emperor's Children all the way. The Drakari they're neat, but it's like Emperor. Why would I have the Emperor's Children? You know?
Yeah. Okay, let's see.
Sorry, hit play. I'll shut up.
God remains dead, and we have killed him.
The Iron Warriors. Allegiance, traitor. Primarch, Perturabo, a warlord, a siege smith, an incel. Single word descriptor, siege. Continuing the trend of our Chaos Legions, we have the Iron Warriors led by Primarch Perturabo of Olympia. To understand the Iron Warriors, though, one must first understand Perturabo. A man so bitter, coffee beans run for light. A man who hates the world and everyone in it, who never got recognition for his deeds, who hates his brothers and hates their accomplishments even more. Someone so laughably petty, so incredibly bitter that he goes full circle to becoming likable. Why? Because he's competent. The Horus Heresy. We didn't talk about the Horus Heresy. Intermission.
Intermission.
So Horus was the Emperor's favorite son, right? You know, so the Emperor walked into his room. Horus said, Dad, I just gifted 150 subs to Amaranth, and she said my name a ton, and she loved me for it. I really think that I might get to meet her one day. And it kind of played out something like this.
Your feelings for her are not real. They are real to me.
And then it started playing out a little bit more like this.
Let the seas boil. Let the stars fall.
Okay.
So it takes the last drop of my blood.
Yeah. So Iron Warriors, the Horus Heresy wouldn't have gotten shit done without Peter Turbo. Imagine an entire faction that is the personification of brutal industrialism, where you serve the Legion until your dying breath. You build and you kill and you siege and you kill and you literally summon demons just to take them and trap them in machines and use them as cannon fodder. This is a thing they do. They summon demons to trap and use as shock troops. The Iron Warriors are siege warfare incarnate. They are heavy weapons, they are tanks, they are turrets, and they don't die. They hate Imperials. They hate Imperial fists.
Do you need a pacifier, Iron Baby? No, I don't.
They are bitter incarnate. Perturabo and the Iron Warriors don't serve the Chaos Gods because they like them. They serve them because fuck you.
Come on, guys, let's go.
Not another speeding ticket. Oh,
okay.
I love the Iron Warriors, dude. I think they might be on number one.
If I had to go like with the Chaos Legion, I like them.
I love the Iron. The more I read, or the more I like am told. The more I'm told about them, I just like them more.
Yeah,
and more. Like everything's like, oh, this guy's competent. Oh, he's got like middle child syndrome. Like, no, cares.
Yeah,
you know, that kind of thing. You know, like F my brothers. Oh yeah, they're the golden child. F him, dude. I love it. The fact that they're just like heavy armor, siege weapons, tanks. Hey, let's summon demons and then put them in like a tank and make my tank powered by a demon.
Yeah.
Like that's awesome. It's. I think they're super cool. And I'm so mad that in Space Marine 2 that I can't get the freaking yellow and black stripes on my damn shoulder pads. What are y'all doing? What are you doing with your lives? You need to wake up. Give me some damn Iron Warrior stuff.
DLC? Maybe not.
No, I don't want to pay $12 for a sticker. Oh, that's stupid. Just put it in the freaking game, man. That's so much Ultramarine slop. They're like doing everything they can to try to make Ultramarines cool. They're not cool. They'll never be cool. Like, stop adding more. Why do I have 47 Ultramarine armor sets? I don't need that. They all look the same. They're just trying to glue more crap, make it tacky. No, doing it wrong. Yet you pick you buy the unlock for the damn Chaos dudes. And where's the cool Chaos trim on my Space Marine armor? Oh, all I get is a World Eater sticker on my shoulder pad.
Really?
I don't even get I got Iron Warrior skull. Hey, you get the cool helmet? No, wrong. F you. I hate it. I'm so mad. I'll flip this damn table right now. I don't even know why this is. Like, I'm so damn angry. Where's the Chaos emotes? The only one I could do is for the Emperor, and I can't even do Emperor's Children. I don't even have that is the Chaos factions. They're not even there. So I can't even make my guy look like Emperor's Children and say for the Emperor to be a troll. I can't even do that. I'm so mad. I'm angry. We're gonna watch this video and then we're gonna get all Space Marine 2 and we're gonna beat someone's ass with a hammer. So mad now. Boy, I got myself hyped up.
Continue.
Here comes Wilson's favorite faction. These guys are nerds.
Fight it in court, but I don't think they're gonna accept gotta go fast as a medical condition.
The White Scars. Allegiance, Loyalist. Primarch, Jagatai Khan, a speed demon, a plane strider, a roast god. Single word descriptor, speed. Hailing from Shagoras. The White Scars are all about speed. They love melee, but they love it even more when they are doing it from a motorcycle or land speeder. Or honestly, just running really damn fast. The White Scars are honestly forgotten about a lot, and that's lore accurate. They are a legion that doesn't seek the recognition or glory from the combat they engage in. They engage in it because it is their duty and because they love it. Not in the insane slaughter enjoyment of loving it, but in the thrill of the fight. They are known as the Laughing Killers because they ride into battle with a smile on their face and a chuckle in their throat. And as you can tell by their Primarch's name, they are Mongolian based. Remove horses and replace them with motorcycles and land spears, and that's your style. They are heavily based on the old times of Genghis Khan, and consider this is 40k and everybody's evil. You know, that fits. The White Scars are actually physical scars on their body, going back to their heritage on Shagoras. The Khan himself is kind of a dickhead, but a reasonable one. He thinks ahead, he's intelligent, he's patient. He is often underestimated because he doesn't scream his accomplishments from the rooftops, which is what makes him and the White Scars dangerous. His skills are kept at bay, only to be truly shown when the time is needed. The White Scars are a forgotten legion often, but that doesn't diminish their accomplishments. All it does is surprise those who underestimate them. Speed, awesome Mongolian vibe they got going on, and if you really like to stab people, that's the White Scars for you. Shameless thirst break.
This is dog.
Wolf.
Okay. So they're pretty cool. They're pretty
do you
cool.
think about those
I
guys?
like the leader's armor. No. I think of it too.
It's not very space
it's not.
marine, is it? It looked like he
Yeah,
had his own
it's like-
thing. Well, you're right. It is
cool looking.
Cool.
I don't know. I'm still with Dark Angels at the point.
You know, I have a feeling these guys are going to be near the bottom of my list.
The White Scars.
The White Scar dudes seem boring to me, but I don't know why. Because I want to say like they're plain, but they actually look pretty rad. Like the red bolt, the flash bolt, whatever you want to call it, Natsumi kind of thing. But they have like their top knot, their plume, their ponytails, whatever. They look cool. Maybe I think it's just I don't like the motorcycles.
I mean, I like
They
the
look
motorcycle,
weird.
but yeah, you're right. In terms of what we've seen so far and what we've seen in the last video, it's just
So you see like the model kits that have like the horses, like the guardsmen will have the horses, or like the Krieg dudes have like cybernetic horses.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. It'd be cool if they had like big ass like horses, like Clydesdale ass, huge horses with
awesome.
like the ceramite armor on them, and they rode horses would be sick. Instead of the motorcycles, don't replace the motorcycles, don't replace horses with motorcycles. Keep horses and make them big, beefy boys, like muscle horses with armor.
Cybernetic horses.
Yeah, like like when you bust out the I don't know, I'm in Texas, so we bust out horses for like cops on horses and Texas Rangers to keep their horses all the time. It'd be like that, but Space Marine version would be sick.
That would be awesome.
I don't know. I think horses. If they rode horses, and had whatever their cool projectile weapons on them, bolters to fire from a horse, a carbine or something. Like, I think I'd be more into them. But like like they're on the motorcycles, but like in the Dark Angels, the Raven Wing dudes are also on motorcycles. So then, what you have better ones?
Specialized in vehicle. In vehicle combat.
And maybe they get a bonus on the tabletop. I don't know, but like, I don't think like we have motorcycles is special enough for me. But they do look cool. And I will say again, in effing Space Marine 2, they just came out with that
they did.
freaking White Scars DLC. And that armor looks effing amazing. It looks so freaking good. The White Scar champion or whatever, it looks turbo badass. I hate it. I hate my life. I get it. It's Space Marine and not Trader Marine or whatever, but still. Yeah. One of these days, they're going to give me a
chaos back.
Put on my guy.
Right? Yeah. Okay, so it's Space Wolves. Let's see.
Wolf, wolf, wolf. Wolf, bitch. The Space Wolves. Allegiance, Loyalist. Primarch, Lehman Russ. A Viking, a Savage, the Undertaker. Single word descriptor. Wolf, 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 wolf. There's so many goddamn wolf units. Skater, how many units in the Space Wolves Codex have the word wolf in their name? The Space Wolves are the 6th Legion and hail from Fenris, a frozen wasteland of a world with their Primarch, Lehman Russ. I don't really need to spend a whole lot of time talking about the Space Wolves because it's very obvious who they are. They are the second most obvious what their shtick is legion in the 20 legions besides the World Eaters. When you look at the Space Wolves behind, what do you see? Do you see Vikings in space? You've done it. Congratulations. You have found Vikings in space. But they have as much in common with a regular Marine as an all-day Viking with like a Roman soldier. You see, as a Space Marine, your body is so enhanced that you filter out poison, and so you can't get drunk. The Space Wolves distill a special mead out of a horrible poisonous plant that would kill a normal human so they could get drunk. They have fangs in their mouths. They sometimes cannibalize their enemies. Sometimes they eat people because they gain knowledge about them from there and about battle plans. The Space Wolves are savages. They're raiders. They're Vikings. But despite all of this, they are loyal to their core. Lehman Russ is an egotistical guy who just shouts stories and tales of his accomplishments everywhere they can. But at the same time, he was so damn loyal that instead of gunning down his foes shows he hit him with a fucking backbreaker to show his devotion to wrestling. If you want Vikings in space, you found it. Play the Vikings in space.
We're gonna build the wall. We have no.
I will say they just came out with like at the time of recording, they just came out with a bunch of like new sculpts for 10th edition or whatever for the Space Wolves, and a lot of them look really cool. Yeah, Mike's been waiting for them to drop so he can pick up the new combat patrol.
Hopefully they drop pretty soon.
Yeah, a couple weeks I think.
In terms of this, I like these guys better than the White Scars. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I do too, because they ride wolves instead of motorcycles that look like the. And maybe it's because the motorcycles look like the. Or I'm sure it's the other way around, right? But they look like the Bat motorcycle and the what do you call it? The one Batman movie. He crashes the Batmobile and then it spits out the motorcycle.
I am drawing a blank, sir.
The Christopher Nolan one, whatever. I don't even know which one. The Dark Knight or whatever the hell it is. One of the recent ones.
Dark Knight. Yeah. I think it's that one. But yeah. But
you know what I'm talking about, right? The big fat construction tire. I mean, it's whatever. They don't have to be on like Honda 2-stroke dirt bikes or nothing, but I don't know. I just don't dig it. I'm sure it's a me problem. I'm sure everyone's gonna be like, those motorcycles are the coolest motorcycles. You're stupid. And you're probably
in
right.
terms of tier or what I like, probably Dark Angels, and then these guys the Space Wolves second.
Space Wolves are dope. But I don't know. I see them and I just think like, oh, a whole army of Thors.
I did have that thought.
Is probably OP.
I did have that thought. So,
or maybe like a History Channel Vikings. Like, where's where's my Ragnar Lothbrok? Where's whatever. Like that's cool too. I dig it. I think their models are super cool.
The concept art looked pretty cool. From what?
But you should check out the sculpts on them. Again, like the dudes riding the wolves are sick, and then you could just get straight up like, oh, here's my squad of just wolves. They just eat people. Yes, but like some of the Space Wolf stuff is weird. Mike was telling me like, oh yeah, these one guys like they mutate into like werewolf dudes.
Okay,
which is weird. Yeah, they have like some like werewolf dudes, and I was like, that's kind of chaos.
Some weird
shit. And he's like, I think they're supposed to like kill those dudes. I don't know. It's like they're something about like their gene seed being like unstable and prone to mutation, which I think is why he said like, oh, that's why they have like the fangs and stuff.
Okay,
it's like
too wild.
They're all barbarians. They're too wild. I will say they have that one cool dreadnought, like Murder Fang. Dude, what a name. Murder Fang. And that thing F's people up. I've watched a couple battles. That guy just shreds people.
Oh my.
It's great.
That nutty. Okay, I know you like these guys too.
I like Imperial Fist, and now I like them even more now I know that Black Templars came from them.
Choice. We have no choice. Build that wall. Build that wall. Build that wall.
The Imperial Fists. Allegiance, Loyalist. Primarch, Rogel Dorn. A builder, a phalanx, and he needs a hand. Single word descriptor, fortify. The Imperial Fists are led by Primarch Rogel Dorn on their homeworld of Inuit. However, they themselves are actually a fleet-based chapter, with their main source of recruitment coming from an enormous moon-sized ship called the Phalanx. The Fists are a chapter you think of when you think of duty. They love to serve. The love to serve and the inability to be moved. Rogel Dorn is an architect, a master builder, and basically a rock in brain and body. A lack of humor or ability to lie shows that he is as blunt as the weapons of war he creates. Not the swords he makes, but like blunt, strong weapons. The Fists are the same. Take your archetypical American Marine style look, a buzz cut, a hard sense of duty, and then throw in some power armor and a love for building defenses, and you have the Imperial fists. They are immovable. When you find a spot, they're ready to defend. You can't breach them. Their knowledge of defensive warfare is paramount. Without them, the Horus Heresy would have been so much more effective, but thanks to their insane and immovable tenacity, the Imperium lives today. And let's not forget that Iron Warrior and Imperial Fist rivalry. Want to know why the Iron Warriors are so bitter? These guys are the reason why.
Guys, break the thing! Where is he going? Hey! Hey, that could have killed me! Hey, guys! We missed! Get another!
Dorn and Perturabo are basically two sides of the same coin. One is just a bit more level-headed and got better jobs. If you want to be defensive, to be good at everything Space Marines are good at, bolters, heavy weapons, vehicles, you want a classic military fighting force, start fisting.
I am having a very bad...
Okay. I
dig the Imperial Fist, and I'm gonna combine Black Templar like together with it.
Okay.
That's pretty. That's going pretty high on my list.
Second, Straight Swords now third for me. They're pretty cool. I'm thinking about. I'm moving stuff around here. I enjoy them. Plus, they got like McDonald's colors, so like ketchup and mustard or whatever. But it just makes me want to eat hot dogs and 4th of July or something. I don't know. I like my gameplay style in most games or whatever. I like playing big, armored, tanky, war of attrition kind of play styles, and they fit that. I mean, so does Iron Warriors, I guess, too. It's just one's attack and one's defense, right? I do like the tanky.
I do think it's kind of ironic that two of my favorite factions or chapters are like the ones that have the rivalry with each other. You know, one's UT and the other one's Texas A&M. Like same sides of the coin. That like one of the things in like the household where it's like, you know, where's this Iron Warriors house? How dare you like it's Imperial Fist in my house? Shit, I like both.
No, that I do like to play more tank or like support, so that's really more my play style, my aesthetic. So yeah, they're pretty cool.
Yeah, they're cool. The cartoon the meme they had is hilarious.
That's hilarious.
No, it reminds me of Monty Python when they're looking for the Grail and the French Jews are just flinging farm animals at them.
Yeah. Okay.
Join us on the quest for the Grail. I know we have a Grail.
We're fine.
It's very nice. Let us in. No, go on.
Okay, so Night Lords. No, I have not heard anything about these guys. So
I almost bought the Night Lord kill team.
Let's see.
Nemesis Claw. I was about to buy it. I probably still. That might be next paycheck.
Today is one of the worst days.
Oh boy, here we go. The Night Lords. Allegiance, heretic. Primarch, Conrad Kurz. A sadist, a vigilante, depresso espresso. Single word, fear. The Night Lords are my favorite legion, hailing from Nostromo and their Primarch, Conrad Kurz. They are a traitor legion from a planet known as the Sunless World, or the World of Endless Night. Nostromo is a horrible hive city that is known for being host to some of the worst gang violence, murder, and working conditions around. The only thing keeping the population in check is the suicide rate. The Night Lords followed in the footsteps of their Primarch, a man who believed in a twisted sense of justice and that the only way to make humans compliant is through fear. The Legion's lesson has been lost on them, as their ranks were repopulated by gang members, murderers, arsonists, torturers, and other words I can't say on YouTube, as young as 12 years old. Murderers before they were even teenagers, raised to become demigods. Now, fear is what they sow and flesh is what they reap. The Night Lords are scum. They are the exact opposite of all other legions. They torture and they maim and they flay because they think it's fun. They run away often so they can come back and kill you with more numbers. They prey on the innocent and the weak. They kill normal civilians because it's easy and flee any battle where they don't possess overwhelming odds. They are the antithesis of normal Space Marines. They are scum. One time, a world did not comply to their demands, so they raided one of their ships and brought it into atmosphere. The crowds cheered and clapped as it appears that they had won the battle, and the airlocks opened and the skinned and flayed bodies of the crew were thrown down in the populace. In other words, a legion of gangers and criminals. Add together a heavy Slavic influence to them, and you've got my favorite faction.
You have not done the dishes for...
Oh my. Oh my.
Dude, they have the coolest looking armor. Like, I don't know what to say. The bat wings and the skulls, or even like that old school, I say old school, but I don't know, whatever mark, whatever that is, the helmet, but then it looks like it has like teeth on it. Dude, the Night Lord look awesome. They're like turbo
They
bat.
are, and also it's torture. Everything.
Dude, yeah.
Oh my.
Where's my Night Lord DLC or whatever? Come on. I want that helmet. Like, just give me the helmet
you'll be
in the game. This is the best, worst game I've played. I hate it.
I'm
Piss
sorry
me
for
off.
ever introducing
I have Night
you.
Lords, I think, kind of middle.
No, I said I'm sorry
what'd
for
you say?
ever introducing it to you, then it causing you much strife.
It's your fault.
Yeah. Okay. No,
Used my
yeah, I
heart
can
rate
tell.
up. I have them like middle of the pack. I assume Night Lords are your new favorite. They're just like a cooler version of the Darky. They're the darkest Dark Angels.
And yeah. The armor looked cool. No.
No? Yeah, way cooler. They had swords and stuff. Like, Dark Angels aren't dark enough. They're green. They're like, well, maybe we'll interrogate someone.
Oh,
These
they
guys,
don't care.
though, they cut people's skin off and turn them into like capes and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, what a Batman cape made out of like pee-poo.
Yeah.
Probably.
Okay.
Maybe. I'm not really sure. I could have made that up. They look like the types that would do it. That's racial profiling.
Okay. But
you know.
see what the Blood Angels are all about. Getting blood.
Yeah,
5 years. So embarrassed when people come over here.
What does it matter? You bring them over, you kill them. Vampires don't do dishes.
The Blood Angels. Allegiance, loyal. Primarch, sanguineous. An angel, a vampire, a dead-ass motherfucker. Single word descriptor, blood. The Blood Angels are 9th Legion, hailing from the homeworld of Baal, with their Primarch, Sanguinius. The Blood Angels are a tragic tale with one of the best Primarchs, one beloved by almost everybody, a genuine angelic figure who led his people to glory, killed by the hands of the traitor Horus before the Emperor's eyes. The death of their Primarch led the entire Legion to madness as their gene seed malfunctioned and created something known as the Black Rage. The Blood Angels degrade over time, experiencing something called the Red Thirst, which gives them a genuine vampiric thirst for blood. As their minds degrade and break down, they get angrier and angrier, becoming berserk killing machines with no other goal than to tear everything in sight apart. But they don't see it as that. They see themselves there, at their Primarch's demise, with Horus in sight. And to them, it's time for vengeance. That Space Marine over there, that Chaos Space Marine, that's Horus. Kill him. That Orc War Boss over there, Horus. Kill him. That Tyranid Swarm, 1,000 Horuses. Horai. Kill them all. Did your toast come out a little bit burnt? Horus sabotaged your toaster. Destroy the toaster. Destroy it. Do it. Do it. Kill your toaster. Do it. This slow, debilitating disease takes over the Blood Angels, and it gives them this angelic, vampire, and Catholic-inspired imagery. They have chalices of blood. They rest in coffins and can even use psychic powers to sprout angel wings from their bodies. They are a tragedy through and through, and the only thing that will look more tragic are the mangled bodies of those they come in contact with.
I got a diesel engine.
Oh my.
What'd you think? Your new favorite?
They're cool. It's tragic though. So their Primarch's dead, and that's why they're.
Oh yeah, Sanguinius is dead.
They like bring him back with some like technology.
Well, until they decide they need to sell a model of Sanguinius for the tabletop, and then they'll bring him back somehow. Yeah, I mean, that's how business works, right? But no, I think that.
But
that said, they're. I'm probably going to end up putting them somewhere in the middle, and this is a total hipster take. I think they're cool, and they have a lot of. I think they have like a lot of lore, and some of their characters, like Dante, is super cool. Who's like basically their leader now, right? And I think he's supposed to be like the oldest Space Marine. Like Dante's dope. He's a badass. But like, I feel like I'm gonna get crucified. I feel like the Blood Angels are. I guess Night Lords are right there with them. I'm 13 and I'm edgy, and this is my favorite faction.
Yeah, I can see that.
I also feel like everyone likes the Blood Angels, so like I don't want to buy any Blood Angels because that's what everyone has, and I don't even know if that's true or not. But I feel that way, knowing nothing about the tabletop or anything. I feel like everyone has Blood Angels, and everyone's like Blood Angels or whatever. Because they're cool. Fucking vampires are cool. Alucard and Castlevania is cool. And I feel like this is that faction, except for the fact that, we killed Sanguinius and we killed Alucard. They don't
have a Primarch.
And I feel that way about the Night Lords. I like Conrad Kurz because he's messed up, but like he's dead too, I believe. So it's like, why'd y'all kill like these two cool characters? Like, I don't know. I want more of those characters, and I think I would have them higher on my list if I knew that I could buy like their model. Games Workshop's going to hear this and be like, "Oh, well."
We're dropping bits in a month.
They came back from the store. Turns out they weren't dead. They were in the 7 that went out for milk in the warp, and now they're back. Because time doesn't work in the warp.
So I just here.
Who knows? But I'm probably gonna have them somewhere in the middle when it's all said and done with this video. I feel like this is I'm 13 and I'm edgy. My favorite color is black, and vampires are cool.
Red, I guess.
And they're not. You're not wrong. They're cringy. We're gonna drink blood or we go crazy. Then we just go crazy. Like, sure, whatever, dude. It is cool, though. I'm not gonna lie. It is. And being cringe is cool. I just feel like everyone likes.
Yeah, I would have to see more of their models.
Like, why are they called the dark? Like, why are they called Dark Angels? Plus, I get this shit confused. Black Templar, Dark Angel, Blood Angel. Can we please name stuff slightly different? Like, thank God I don't get confused with Space Wolves or White Scars. That's easy. Imperial Fist, easy. But now we're going to get Iron Hands, and then we have Iron Warriors and Imperial Fist.
Oh, wow. I'm going to get...
Please name things differently. It confuses the hell out of me.
Well, so...
And then why are the Dark Angels green and the Salamanders are green? Like, now why are you doing this to me? And then I'm colorblind as shit. So really... Blood Angels, Dark Angels, and Salamanders are all the same. They're gray. Oh, no, who else is gray? The Gray Knights and the Iron Warriors and probably these Iron Hand guys. So you got all these gray teams. And I'm going to be real. These Space Wolves dudes, that blue steel, whatever, that shit looks gray to me too. This is a me problem, but I'm just ranting.
Continue.
Maybe that's the real reason why I like the Chaos factions. Oh, Emperor's Children, I can see that color. Oh, Thousand Suns, I can see them.
And their names
that's probably the real reason
too. Maybe that's why.
Yeah, that's probably the real reason. Oh, I can actually tell what these guys are. Cool. If you put Blood Angels and Dark Angels side by side, and it's not the Dark Angel models that have like the hoods and the cloth, they look the same. I have to check the shoulder pads, but they both have wings. So then I have to like Oh shit! Is that a blood drop or a sword? It's a me problem. This is me. So blood angels or dark angels?
I'm still
You're still dark angels. You're never gonna change.
At this point, dark
blood angels are probably cooler.
Maybe. Probably.
Maybe. I don't know.
I'm simple.
I'm with you. I do enjoy the night themes.
I'm
gonna think about it.
Like, Iron Hands.
And honey,
right, go ahead and hit it. Yeah, I'm contemplating.
The Iron Hands. Allegiance, loyalist. Primarch, Ferrus Manus, a machinist, an inventor, and not a great head on his shoulders.
That name is
single word, Bionics.
Bionic!
The Iron Hands are from the home planet of Medusa and their Primarch Ferrus Manus. Does Ferrus Manus have an iron hand? You fucking know he's got an iron hand. The Iron Hands believe that the flesh is weakness. But despite all of their enhancements, despite all the things that made them demigods, replacing some of the flesh with bionics will allow them to serve the Emperor more. They go hard into vehicles and dreadnoughts. Dreadnoughts being giant walking sarcophagi that have wounded space marines piloting them from the inside. Vehicles, metal upgrades. These are the things that make up this legion. Their tech marines have servo arms sticking out from all directions. They have a wide array of mechanics and extremely often replace limbs with metal ones, serving all kinds of different functions to deal with their enemies. The Iron Hands are also not particularly nice. They're kind of assholes. I mean, marines are already normally pretty big assholes, but they're a little bit up there because of their flesh, civilians made of flesh, because you see, the flesh is weak. Flesh is corruptible. Bionics, the strength of the machine is pure and cannot so easily be corrupted. So if you want people who have this little techno fetishistic vibe to them, that love their vehicles and their walking coffins, hit up the Iron Hands.
Understand, Commander.
Okay. I
feel like the Iron Hands are like the Iron Warrior's little brother that wants to play with their big brother's friends all the time. Can I play too? Can I play too? They're probably going to end up being lower on my list, even though all the stuff that they're about, I'm about.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I will say this: that Primarch's name is way too on the damn nose. Way on the damn nose. Ferrus Manus, really? Okay. Iron Hands, you don't say. I don't know what's worse, that or Angron. It's worse. It's Ferrus Manus. Ferrus Manus is worse than Angron.
Yeah,
but I do like the Tech Marines with the servo arms. I think are super cool. The Dreadnoughts are cool. Obviously, I like tanks.
I was about to say I like the Bionic and the Dreadnought stuff. The models look awesome. I like the cog cauldrons aesthetic.
That's cool.
I would probably have to put them behind. Well, I would say at the end, but But I do like them.
I have like a notepad running, and every time they hit one, I'm like sorting them on my notepad. Every time you hit the new chapter,
I'm just keeping track.
It's not too late. You could literally hit your start menu, type in the word note, and then fill them out. Do that real quick. Open up a notepad, and then you can just kind of whatever, and then I'll rattle mine off, and you can kind of sort yours at the end too.
Let's see.
But I don't know, Iron Hands, like, they look super cool. I'm not down with the whole, like, oh, he had, like, the Terminator hand, or God, I can't say Terminator, because those are a thing, too, in this. But, you know, I like the cybernetic hand, and I guess, but, like, aren't the Space Marines already, like, genetically engineered and modified, and then they have, like, the suit of armor they're wearing, and, like, so that's already kind of blurring the lines there between man and machine.
I guess so.
You know, and I guess I just like F it. I don't know. It feels real like, you know what it is? It's like you can have the Drukhari, you know, with the Slaanesh stuff, or you can have Emperor's Children with the Slaanesh stuff. This feels like I don't want to play Adeptus Mechanicus I don't want to go that hardcore. So this is like Adeptus Mechanicus adjacent. Like I want Adeptus Mechanicus, but Space Marine. I wonder if like they hate each other or they're with it. You know what I mean? Like, do these guys hang out with like dudes on Mars just because they're like, hey, flesh is stupid. Word up.
Yeah, we're just gonna go full tech.
Like, how do they learn how to like replace? Like, let's cut off our arms and put whatever to like some Adeptus Mechanicus guys like teach them how to do that, or they have like an internship program.
I thought they couldn't learn or find new tech overall. Or
that'd be prosthetics and stuff.
I guess so.
Well, I mean, clearly it's not. But I mean, you see the AdMech dudes, they do the same thing. The flesh is weak, replace it with metal. So they're constantly like pulling out all their, ooh, gross. I have to talk with my voice instead of just sending you an instant message over AOL or whatever they do.
They're constantly
it's like adjacent
stuff.
I wonder if they DM each other, or maybe they hate each other because they're like, you guys don't commit all the way like we do. Y'all are scrubs. I don't know. Someone will tell me what's their relationship. Iron Hands and AdMech. How's their relationship doing? Are they friends or not?
Okay, the 11th Legion.
I was never here.
Legion 11.
Oh. Okay. I was wrong.
Yep.
Why, hello there. I have returned from touching grass. I know. I'm pretty cool with the grass touching. Now let's continue our Warhammer lecture.
This ruffles my jammies. Okay, so what's going on here? I am a super sandwich!
The World Eaters. Allegiance, Heretic. Primarch, Angron. A butcher, a slaughterer.
Like extremely, earth-shatteringly, unreasonably fuck-ass mad.
Single word descriptor, anger. Hey you! Yeah, you! Are you mad? Do you just fucking hate everything? Do you want to murder everything in sight and get rewarded for doing so? Then you should join the World Eaters. Home planet of Nuceria and Primarch Angron, who, if the name didn't suggest, is real fucking angry. Angron was raised a slave, forced to fight in gladiator pits. When he refused, they shoved old world tech into his brain, so that if he ever felt any emotion other than anger, it caused him extreme pain. All his sons, wanting to be like their dad, also put a version of these nails in their brain. So now you have an entire legion who literally feel unimaginable pain if they are feeling any emotion other than anger. Slap them with a freight train of armor, 2 goddamn chainsaw axes, and you can see what's gonna happen. It's no wonder they're corrupted by corn. They're honestly a surprisingly sad legion that I actually screwed up in assuming that they were all just angry murderers. I mean, they are, but they didn't start out that way. Their corn corruption degraded their intelligence, their free will, and made powerful warriors into arguably even more powerful warriors, but blunt, like frothing at the mouth psycho warriors. The World Eaters, like I mentioned in the Space Wolves, they wear their concept on their sleeve. They are angry, they want to kill things, they want to kill you and maybe some of their friends, and that's the faction. They're red, they're mad, they're gonna run at you and cause death. If you like that, you play the World Eaters. Or you like it because they were, at one point a lot better than that. Most of Warhammer was a lot better than that. I was once a lot better than that. That was when I was in college. I didn't finish college, and neither did Angron.
Okay.
I think it's cool because you look like you got cornrows, and that's gangsta.
Yeah, they sound pretty straightforward. They're just angry boys the whole time.
Go forward and chop. Dude, first of all, chainsaw axes are amazing. Like, what chops down trees? An axe. What chops down trees? A chainsaw. Put them together. It's like a chain sword is neat, but a chain axe? Perfection. Oh, God, it's so good.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. Do they have someone? God, please tell me there's a chain axe that's like double headed, like a double bladed, like double bearded axe, like a dwarf would have chained axes. Oh god, it's awesome. I super like their aesthetic, and one of the main reasons why I didn't buy a World Eaters Combat Patrol is just because I thought it would be too limiting to
do melee,
learn to play when all I could do is no shooting fade and go forward and melee, right? But I think their mechanic on the tabletop is cool with every turn you get to like roll dice, and then if you get a Yahtzee, you get your Angron back or whatever,
special resource or
you get like powers, you get like blessings of corn based on how many like doubles and triples and stuff you roll. It's neat. I would roll tons of ones, so it wouldn't matter anyways. I like their aesthetic. I think their big stupid helmets and their chainsaw axes are awesome. They're probably in the top half for me. Yeah, like I said, I will end up buying some corn berserkers at least to have the models and paint them. So I think they're dope.
Angron, but that's just fun. Very
on the nose. But I mean, it's a lot of Warhammer seems to be very on the nose. Like whoever, like you ever see like a comic or a cartoon where like you always have the guy who like, we got to name the new pet dog or whatever it is, and he just has like the worst names. That's Games Workshop. Whoever worked at naming stuff, it was like they had a concept for the name, and then they just never changed it. They're just like, that's good enough for government work. Like when Toyota started selling like the Toyota pickups here. Where is it everywhere else? The Hilux, whatever you want to call it. What was it here? I mean, we never really got the Hilux, but they just said Toyota truck.
Right.
In the 80s, their little minivan they sold, you know what it was called?
Toyota van.
You know how goddamn hard it is to get on Facebook Marketplace to try to find a used one when you're literally typing in Toyota van? You get everything. Yeah, it sucks. You gotta put in like the year. It's a pain in the ass. Why'd y'all do that to me? You didn't name it car. It was the Corolla. The Camry. Not Toyota car, but the truck. That's Toyota truck. We only sell one, so who cares? Toyota van. Oh, we only sell one. Who cares?
Yeah. No, it's so, but
Games Workshop naming schemes. Same thing. Angron. Ferris Manus.
That's funny. Okay.
I mean, at least you got Lionel Johnson. That's a dope name. That's a cool ass name. Rogel Dorn is another cool ass name. Then you got Ferris Manus over here. Like, okay, sure. I think of the periodic table every time.
Yeah. Okay.
That might be why they're lower on my list.
Let's see.
So I got to put this Ultramarines on here somewhere.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, go for it. I'll stop yapping. They're your new favorite Legion, though? Who the hell we just talked about? Who was that? World Eaters, yeah.
Nah.
They're your number one?
They're cool, but nah.
What? It is? Hail Caesar. It's not done by sunrise. I'll cut your balls off.
The Ultramarines. Allegiance, Loyalist. Primarch, Rabute Gilliman. That's how it's said. An analyst, a diplomat, a blueberry Boy Scout. Single word descriptor, duty. When you see Space Marines on a box or just Space Marines in promotional material, notice how they are always colored blue. These are the blue Space Marines. These ones here, the Ultramarines, who hail from the world of Macrogg with their Primarch, Rabute Gorilla Man. Ultramarines are the white bread of Space Marines, the grilled chicken with salt and pepper. This is by no means an insult. They are plain Jane, but that's also because they are so goddamn good at their job. Their skill for warfare is paramount, but so is their ability for leadership. Gilliman for a while was a damn boring Primarch for all the reasons he was great, because no matter how hard you try, you don't win a war without logistics, without supply lines, without trade routes, without infrastructure and economy. You don't win anything without all that stuff, and Gilliman knows it, which is why he has one of the largest standing empires in the Imperium, named Ultramar, which is why his sons are the most recognizable of all the Space Marines, which is why the only thing that rivals the weight of their victories is the weight of their egos. They are good at everything and bad at nothing. They are great at everything. Other legions can do other things better than them, but they are good at everything. The most interesting thing about the Ultramarines is their characters, as they are all now inflicted with various amounts of Ultra depression for many reasons. Guilliman is, at the time of recording, the only playable Primarch currently on the tabletop, and the only one that has returned to the 41st millennium for the Loyalist side. He took one look at what his empire has become and immediately wanted to fucking die. Being forced to lead everything he once hated, an Imperium rotten to its core with his sole responsibility to save it, is kind of what makes him interesting. They are a perfectly standard legion with perfectly standard ideals, and great if you want a simple, clean slate.
Uh-oh, stinky.
There's not really too much to say about Ultramarine. They're
Jack of all trade, master of none kind of thing.
Or the
I mean, if you're gonna have anyone like dead smack in the middle, I would probably put the Ultramarines. I will say, having played through some of Bolt Gun, I can't remember the dude's character's name off the top of my head. The only way I would play like Ultramarines on the tabletop is that I had a little mini of that dude from Bolt Gun, and he's dope. I can't remember his name. He's got the beak. He's got the white beaky helmet, and he's a murder machine. And his voice lines in that game are fantastic. That voice actor went hard in the paint.
Yeah,
Jesus
I still need to finish that game.
He's like Scottie Pippen that shit. The voice lines are great. The taunt, just spam the taunt button the whole time. I get much enjoyment out of that. I don't know too much about the Ultramarines other than the jokes about Guilliman. I will say the Guilliman model is sick though, and he's got like that. He's got the Emperor's sword. It's like on fire. It's like turbo fire. It's not even regular fire,
like eternal fire.
And apparently like it just like slays demons. Like they hit the true death. Like it kills the shit out of them. Not like we go to the warp and then we come back.
You're dead.
It's just like you're dead with the Emperor's sword. No,
direct to jail.
Like it obliterates their soul or whatever. Yeah, straight to jail. But I think the only reason why I rank the Ultramarines lower, or for my taste, is because it's on the box art for everything. So it's like, Space Marine, Ultramarine, same thing. Now, if you were to tell me that Ultramarines were like Space Marines, but like the next level up and like turbo, like super cool, way better, we took your Space Marine and we supercharged them. Okay, it makes sense because that's what I thought.
The standard,
no, it's just like the most generic Space Marine you could get.
Okay, Dicker.
That said, I do kind of mess with that aesthetic. The real uniform. There's nothing crazy wild. I will say, again, playing Space Marine 2, they have all those different Ultramarine like armor sets you unlock, and it's like they kept gluing more tacky crap onto the armor. And then when I look at them on the tabletop, I'm like, dude, they don't look like that. Like, what do you? I guess you're trying to have more stuff. I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot going on, and I just want to be a regular dude. I don't need all that. If I want all that, I'll play Chaos. Give me all. Then I want all that.
Adornments.
Then let's turn it up to 11. Yeah. If I want all that crap, like that, all that junk is like some Emperor's Children excess. It's just too much. You telling me Guilliman is gonna wreck all that crazy armor? I don't really believe on all that. That sounds like an extra expense, and he's not about that on his budget sheets. No, I don't know.
Okay.
How do you feel?
I feel I tend to agree with you. I mean, before learning about everything, I'm like, oh, these guys are cool, and I had only played Space Marine. So I'm like, oh, these guys are really cool. But now after seeing everything, like, oh, they're
just average.
Standard.
Maybe that's the point.
They're the box art, like you said.
Yeah, they're kind of like the gold, like we're the gold standard for Space
everything
Marine.
Like branches.
Please be at least this cool
from Ultramarines.
Yeah. I think you're right.
So that's my guess. So, okay, Death Guard.
Funny poop. Poop funny. Woo!
The Death Guard. Allegiance, heretic. Primarch, Mortarion. A reaper, a poison, an ungodly stench. Single word descriptor, rot. The Death Guard hail from Barbaros, with the Primarch Mortarion. The 14th Legion were known for their incredible resilience to damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Where the Imperial Fists were defensive thanks to tactics and posturing, the Death Guard were resilient because they could take a punch or a gut shot or a cannon to the chest and just keep on moving. They are slow, yet they are resistant, which was only confounded as a Death Guard captain, Typhus, codename Dickhead, sold them out to Nurgle, god of rot and decay. Now, the Death Guard are a Nurgle-worshipping infected legion whose ability to feel pain and take damage has all but just gone away. They wade through gunfire, able to kill normal Marines 10 times over and continue unharmed, all while spreading rot and disease in the name of their dark, very stinky master. Where the Death Guard enter, plague spreads. People get sick and they die. They spread debilitating disease to all around them. Why would a legion need to be anything more than very tanky when their enemies are falling over, puking, firing out of both ends, and having their skin peel off just by their presence? Entire worlds infested with a zombie rot, swarms of insects that eat flesh and metal alike, all while the legion advances slowly, painfully, allowing the disease they spread to take its toll before they reap the lives they believe belong to them. And look at Mortarion's model, dude. The man is baller as fuck. A gigantic moth with a gigantic scythe. Come on now. The Death Guard.
For my next track!
All right, I have a problem with Death Guard.
What's your problem?
This is a me problem. They should be my number one. They're everything about them, or almost everything about them, I like. I like the aesthetic. I think they look I think their Plague Marines look probably the coolest of all the Space Marines. They look awesome. The sculpts and the models look so cool. Yeah. I like that whole like tanky and attrition playstyle. Reminds me of playing Pokemon and doing like a toxic stall team. Oh, I'm just going to use toxic, use protect, whatever recovery move I can, and just watch as all your Pokemon just tick down in health and LOL the whole time as you can't kill my tanky boys. Yeah. You know, like everything about that I like, but I just can't put them on my number one on my list. I think it's because I don't really care about Mortarion, and maybe I'd need to know more of the lore, but like I'm just not into them. Like lore wise, I guess I need to know more, and maybe I'd change my mind and they would become my favorite. But like the little bit of knowledge that I do know or that I have read, I think a lot of the other Primarchs or a lot of the other characters are maybe more compelling. From what I've either read or heard or whatever. Right. So it makes it hard for me to be like, oh yeah, these guys are number one, you know? But of like models that are gray and need to be painted, the most I have is by far Plague Marines, or I just think they have the coolest models and the coolest sculpts. I just want to paint them.
I would say, and
and I like their vehicles that they have. I don't know if you've seen them. They look super cool. They're this weird mix between like armor and
like
bug or drone. Like it almost looks like the Chitness, whatever. They have these like tanks that are big like mortar cannons that kind of look like a pill bug with a mortar cannon. I don't know how to describe it, but like, and then they have like these little floaty drones that have guns on them. They're super cool looking. It's totally different than
other vehicles.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they still have a Rhino, but like, you know, a lot of the other Marines, like, oh, here's our Rhino. Oh, we have a Land Raider. These things have like all kinds of different stuff. Plus, like,
so it's like the flavoring of their vehicles and whatnot.
Yeah, I just really like that plague, bug, infestation aesthetic they have going on. I think their models and the sculpts on all their models are by far my favorite. Like I would just buy those just to paint. I think they're super cool. But they're as the time of recording, they're really strong on the tabletop right now. They're probably going to catch some nerfs from everything I've seen. And I tried to buy their Combat Patrol. It's sold out everywhere. I've looked everywhere. It's just one hundo sold out, and that's what made me like dig into the other ones. And then the more I learned about it, the more I was like, I don't like Materion or whatever his name is. Like he's not that cool. Percherabo's way cooler. Even here, what about 2000 Suns? Even Magnus and Armand are way cooler, I think. I don't know. And maybe I just don't know enough about what the other dude like Typhus and
or the
a lot of their champion or heroes or named characters, whatever you want to call them. I just don't know enough. Maybe if I knew more, I'd put them to my number one. But of like models to paint and stuff, I have a lot of those guys.
You have a lot more than I do.
Proxies. Well, I have a 3D printer, and I have 3D printed so much Death Guard stuff because they look cool.
And they do, legitimately. Okay, so 1,000 Suns time.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
The 1,000 Suns. Allegiance, Heretic. Primarch, Magnus the Red. A Scholar, a Sorcerer, a fucking nerd. Single word descriptor? Magic. The 1,000 Suns hail from their homeworld of Prospero, with their Primarch Magnus the Red. The final of our 4 major Chaos God factions, the 1,000 Suns are disciples of Tzeentch, the Changer of Ways. Heavily inspired by their Egyptian theming, the Legion themselves are slaves to the god of trickery and change. Most of them no longer even having a physical form, reduced to just dust, piloting suits of armor at the whim of a sorcerer leader. The 1,000 Suns do not deserve their fate. There's a common joke that Magnus did nothing wrong. This is untrue. He has done much wrong. However, he is very sympathetic, mainly because the Space Wolves and Leman Russ sought to end their rivalry through the annihilation of their legion, escaping only through the assistance of the Changer of Ways, and forever changed because of it. Meanwhile, magic is their main tool. Take some Lovecraftian style abilities, the eyes everywhere, and potent spells to be cast at their foes, whether these are bolts of psychic lightning, reversing time itself, opening up portals to unreality, or changing the very fabric of the universe. The 1,000 Suns sorcery knows no bounds, and they are very good at it. If you're a fan of like wizards, your classic style of spellcaster, and you want a ton of them, combined with a tragic backstory and a Primarch who, like Mortarion, looks fucking baller, the 1,000 Suns are for you.
You fucking asshole!
Okay.
The 1,000 Suns are for me. They look so cool. Rubik Marines look so cool. Hey, Space Marine 2. They're in the effing game. Why don't I even have a chance? There's not even a 1,000 Suns thing on there. Why can't I? Why?
You're fighting them?
Why you do this to me? Why can't in multiplayer I put 1,000 Suns stuff on? I hate this game so much. It's so good and I hate it. It makes me so mad. So mad. I told my wife, hey, this game makes me so mad. Why don't you just go to bed? So why don't you shut up? I'm gonna go play Space Marine 2. I'm kidding.
Oh my god.
I get angry because I can't get a cool helmet, Egyptian helmet thing, or a sorcerer's staff. It'd be a space knight wizard. 1,000 Suns are number one because they're space wizard knights. I don't care. Yeah. It's awesome. They're freaking cool. And now watching this, I thought about the Death Guard. I think I'm just tired of Nurgle. I'm all Nurgled out. I don't care. I like everything else. It looks cool. I'm done with Nurgle though. Like every game, Nurgle.
A lot of Nurgle. Yeah,
almost every game. Almost every.
In Darktide, and we think it's a lot.
And Vermintide.
Vermintide as well. Yeah.
I will say that when I played Warhammer: The Age of Reckoning, you had the little Magus dudes, and they were like Zeech, and it reminds me of the Thousand Suns on the disc. You know, I played one of those. They're terrible.
That's not good.
They were like the worst class in the entire game.
Good.
But they looked the coolest. Like when you walk around like a dork, I'm all floating discs where a tongue shoots out and hits people. It was neat.
Yeah,
but they sucked. But Thousand Suns. I dig the Egyptian aesthetic. I like the fact that they're space night wizards. I like the whole tragic kind of backstory ish. I like how Magnus is just like a screw up. I don't know if that makes him more relatable, where it's like his whole deal was like, hey, they're coming through the warp and blah, blah, blah. He's like, I'm just going to teleport because I have the magic and I can do it. And then when he did that, like to warn people, it like messed everything up. And they're like, dude, just stay put. Don't be doing this. And he's like, oh, it's cool, man. I'm going to teleport. And now the Emperor's like, oh, it's like when I fuck up and my dad used to have to be like, oh, now I have to whatever all this shit because he just couldn't follow instructions. And then he's like, oh, I'm sorry, I got yelled at this point of my dad. And now like he's got this whole but it's like he got grounded. I feel like he just got grounded, you know? Like you go to the warp, you don't think about what you did. I don't know. It's like he said, he's a sympathetic character. Like it's interesting because he's such a screw up and he's so flawed. I think honestly, I think that's why I like a lot of the Chaos Legions. They're not just because like they have more flaws than like Gilliman. What's Gilliman's flaw? He's the addicted to work. He's too good at his job. Like this is not a flaw.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh man, he feels real bad about having to run the Imperium now. Like, get out of here with that noise. Give me Conrad Kurz. He was all twisted and messed up, and he's just like, you know how we solve gang violence? Just murder everybody, and then everyone would be too afraid to do anything. Like, oh, now we're talking. Now we're getting somewhere. Maybe we have to cut off people's skins and make skin capes and masks and ponchos for when it rains. I don't know. I mean, it's just people leather. It's not a big deal. But they're more interesting, I think.
Overall. Okay, it's Sons of Horus. Okay, I have not heard anything about these guys, so...
There's no way. You're a fucking cheater.
You're such a sore loser.
You're a cheater. My dad works at Nintendo!
The Sons of Horus, or the Luna Wolves, or the Black Legion. Allegiance? Heretic. Primarch? Horus. A warlord. A treasured friend. Or the traitor himself. Single word descriptor? Assault. The Sons of Horus are the formal name of Horus's legion, hailing from the world of Chthoniya. The Sons of Horus themselves were assault troops. The strength of their attack was some of the most powerful in the legions. While the White Scars may favor speed for their strikes, the Sons of Horus were known for their overall offensive power. It was even said that if the Sons of Horus met the Imperial Fists, they would be at a stalemate for eternity. However, the Sons of Horus are no longer, because, well... They are now instead the Black Legion, led by Abaddon the Despoiler, who claims to succeed where his father failed. The Black Legion are still an offensive and assault-based force, but they act much like the Ultramarines, but for chaos. Your standard black and brass Space Marine, who are known for recruiting in all different kinds of avenues. Anyone can become a member of the Black Legion. Anyone can swear allegiance to the War Master. You gain favored by not just one, but all four gods equally. Their famous line, "Let the galaxy burn," is the best way to describe them. It doesn't matter what the outcome is. So long as the Imperium dies, the Black Legion has done its job. They are a legion formed from hatred and spite, with a clear goal in mind, as the Dark Gods are calling, and the Black Legion are sure to answer.
Hello.
Okay.
In a moment, talk about our...
Interesting.
I don't know where I'm going to put those guys.
I don't know either.
I vibe with like their gear. It's super edgelord. It's cool, and I like the concept that like like the Black Legion dudes are like the only ones that be like, hey, they like call up like the other legions, Chaos Legions. Hey, y'all want to like get together and like go and f up the Imperium? And like everyone's just like, oh, is that you, Abaddon? Yeah, if it's you, sure, only for you. And they'll get like all of them together, or even like you could be like 1,000 Suns, and you could be like, I'm gonna go join the Black Legion, and then you could be like a Black Legion, like 1,000 Suns dude, like a squad of Rubric Marines. They're just like, we just gotta like paint your stuff with the Black Legion colors, and now you're cool. Gang. Yeah. Oh, you a bunch of corn berserkers. You want to come with the Black Legion? We're gonna go F stuff up. Yeah, sure. Like they'll take any Chaos dudes. They don't care because they serve all 4. So like, I think that's kind of neat that like you can kind of like grab all those dudes and as like Black Legion and kind of run like oh, I like how like the Corn Berserker guys look, or I like how the Rubric Marines look. Oh, I just run Black Legion and take all the dudes and have like a squad of like Rubrics in my Black Legion or whatever.
That is neat.
It's kind of neat. But I guess like if you're doing like the Chaos Space Marine deal, the Chaos Undivided or whatever. No, they're kind of boring. They're kind of like at the same time.
I get the literal inverse of the Ultramarines. They're the
I mean, that's what he said. Like, oh, they're like Ultramarines
for Chaos.
For Chaos.
That's what I'm.
So, like, I guess, like, if you're like, oh, if you think Chaos, you just think Black Legion. You know, I mean, I don't know. I don't have that programmed in my brain yet. But I guess if you're like sitting there, like, you think Space Marine and you're thinking of Ultramarines, because if you think Chaos, maybe Black Legion just pop up.
Yeah,
definitely does it for me because I'm a Frittata and I learned about the other ones first.
Yeah,
but
So,
I don't know. I'm gonna probably put them in the bottom half.
I think I am too. So let's see. Word bearers.
Word bearers. They talk a lot like me. They a bunch of yappers. A bunch of yappers in red.
Let's see.
Our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ?
No.
Fucking arsenal!
The Word Bearers. Allegiance, heretic. Primarch, Lorgar Aurelian. A preacher. A fanatic. A choir boy. Single word descriptor, zeal. If the Black Legion answer the call of the Dark Gods, what if instead you decide to call the gods first? Well, then the Word Bearers are for you. The 17th Legion, led by Primarch Lorgar on the planet of Colchis. Originally obsessed with worshipping the Emperor of Mankind as a god, they found that despite his divinity, he was not worthy of worship because, you know, he raised their equivalent of Jerusalem to the ground for daring to worship him. Like, could you imagine if God actually showed up and was just like, Jerusalem is stupid, it just destroyed the whole thing? Like, what would that do to your head? But there are gods that want worship and will reward those who do. The Word Bearers are Chaos worshippers to a T. All Chaos gods. They specialize in demonic rituals, the summoning of demons, and the mutual possession of their own troops. They welcome demons to their bodies to fight as one. They exalt the dark gods themselves for aid, and guess what? They answer. In the world of 40K, Satan doesn't just call you back. He hops in his GT Mustang and he crashes on your couch. In the world of 40K, your rituals will end with genuine results. The Word Bearers know this. They know through sacrifices, through devotion, through dark baptism, the gods will answer and they will be rewarded. So they use it. They bring forth demons. They bring forth possessions. They bring forth the power of the Neverborn, the damned, and those that hide in the dark to bear against the Imperium. Lorgar sits there, smiling, as the truth he always knew, the existence of gods and the importance of faith is a reality. And it is a tool he is using to rend the galaxy.
Dear Sir Stroke Man.
Okay. I like them better than the Black Legion. Yeah, because
I do too.
They literally summon demons and all of its other ritual type stuff.
They look like, and I could be wrong, but just judging off the pictures, because I haven't seen like models or sculpts or anything for these guys. They look very like 90s Todd McFarlane Spawn, whatever aesthetic, which is IF with. I think from the pictures they looked cool. Lots of spikes, lots of they like get possessed by demons, so then they like that one picture of like it was like clearly a space marine, but then it had like some Diablo looking horns and stuff going on where it's like the armor turns into some of the demon kind of possession stuff
along with them. Yeah, like
again, I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm literally just going off just this video, but it looks like some of like the Chaos guys, like you're a Chaos Marine, and you kind of just keep like mutating because Chaos like mess your body up, right? Like the Emperor's Children dudes are horribly mutated, and then the Plague Marines are also Death Guard guys are horribly mutated with extra mouths and tongues, and then the Thousand Sons, I guess, were. Oops! I hit my table and I literally just killed this thing and died again. The second thing I'd hit tonight and killed it. The Thousand Sun guys, I guess, were mutating, and they're just like F this, and they tried to fix it with magic, and they kind of like, well, now we don't have a body anymore.
We're just basically space sand.
Well, and then the World Eaters, they mutated like so much that they're just like these frothing berserker or whatever guys, right? It's like these guys were like, oh, F that. We're not just gonna like mutate whatever. We're just gonna summon a demon and get possessed and turn into a demon soldier. Like we found another way, and we're embracing not the mutation, but like embrace the whole, I guess, change or the demonic possession. And I guess they summon demons, and then I wonder if you just. They seem cool. They seem like a cool, neat idea. They seem different,
very twisted.
Like your Black Legion guys or like, whatever. That sounds neat.
Yeah, but they're.
I need to see. I need to see more. I need to see their models, and I need to see like, okay, what does it look like in a tabletop? Like, I need to find like a battle report where someone's playing as word bearers, so I can see like, what does it look like? What do their detachments look like? I guess is what I'm going to say. Do they have those cool models where it looks like a Diablo Space Marine man?
That would be pretty badass.
That might pump them up on my list. I'm gonna have to look into that. They've got my interest.
Okay,
I am intrigued
the
now.
Last Legion, I guess, here. Salamanders. Let's go.
Adam. Fire! Exclamation mark. Fire! Exclamation mark. Help me!
The Salamanders. Allegiance, Loyalist. Primarch, Vulcan. A Forge Master. A Behemoth. A very huggy boy. Single word descriptor? Fire. The Salamanders hail from Nocturne, a volcanic planet home to their Primarch Vulcan. They are the largest of the Space Marines, not due to numbers, but rather size. Vulcan, he is an enormous slab of beef, by far the largest of all the Primarchs. However, don't let his size fool you, as he is also the kindest. Salamanders have the juxtaposition of looking frightening, being larger than other Marines, while also boasting an ashy, like coal color skin and blazing red eyes, while simultaneously carrying around all manner of flame weaponry. So your average civilian might be spooked, but in reality, they are by far the kindest of all the legions to those civilians. Vulcan believes that to safeguard the Imperium is to, at the end of the day, safeguard its people. So unlike other legions who put their lives far and above the average human, the Salamanders spend significantly more time trying to save them, often taking numerous losses by doing so. They are very independent as well. They're forgers and blacksmiths, maintaining their own weapons and crafting versions of it. They also have the very rare privilege of being able to see their families even after becoming a Space Marine. They care, which is the funny part, because the 7.5 foot tall giant with flaming red eyes who just reduced a traitor to bubbling metal says, "You have nothing to fear, young citizen. Take my hand." If you enjoy fire, melting things, and being the nicer of the Marines, Salamanders are for you.
Forgot about the Raven Guard.
Now we're to the Raven Guard.
I think Salamanders might be my favorite loyalist legion. Maybe. I'm not sure. Right now, I have them written as my second favorite Loyalist Legion. But I'm having an internal debate right now.
Really? With the internal debate then?
I like them more than the Imperial Fists, but I think I like the Black Templars more than them. So if I'm going to put Black Templars and Imperial Fists together for the purpose of this list, oh man, I don't know, dude. I'm stuck. Promise, I like flamethrowers. I don't care about, they're nicer, whatever. My favorite color is green, and I like flamethrowers, and these guys tick both those boxes. I don't care about anything else. Flamethrowers are awesome. More flamethrowers, more meltas, more. I don't care. Yeah, incendiary grenades. Give me everything you got that makes fire. I'm a recovered pyromaniac. Like, let's go.
Really vibe with what they're about. But I'm a goody two shoes, so
you're a goody two shoes.
So that's
and they got like dragons on their pauldrons and stuff, even though they're called salamanders. They got dragons on them. It's super cool.
You know, they got me.
They're nerdy AF. They breathe fire. I think it's cool. Are they as cool as Space Wizard Knights? No, not even. Not. But no, they're definitely not. I can tell you. I'm looking at the list right here, Kenny. They're not as cool. The list says so. Like, they're close, but oh man, I don't know. I might bump them up. This is an internal debate that I'm going to have for the rest of the video.
So
and plus, they're not our last Legion. This is the 19th Legion, and there's 20.
Let's learn about the
-2.
Yeah.
But yes,
up to 20.
Up to 20.
Yeah.
Numerically.
Let's learn about the Raven Guard.
Saga, sneak attacks don't work if you yell it out loud.
The Raven Guard. Allegiance, Loyalist. Primarch, Corvus Corax. A raven, a shadow. An industrial dance DJ. Single word descriptor, stealth. The Raven Guard are the final Loyalist Legion at 19 and hail from the planet Deliverance with Primarch Corvus Corax. If it hasn't been made clear enough already, the Raven Guard are stealth specialists and proficient in all manners of assassination. Despite this, their signature winged jump pack and double lightning claw look is, well, not very stealthy. No. They are named after, of course, the Raven and embody the entire concept of it as a herald of death. They are stealthy, patient hunters that have no problem with waiting and waiting and waiting until the moment to strike is at hand. It's not easy being a stealth faction when your stealth involves people in 1 ton of power armor, but they find a way. That, more than anything, should not be used to show how ridiculous 40k is, even though it is, but rather to show how good the Raven Guard are at their jobs. It's not about them sneaking around you without being seen, but it's also about them having lied in wait for so long that it wasn't until they were in striking distance that you even realized they had been there. And also, you want, edgelord Marines with a long black haircut, pale skin, ravens everywhere. If you want to field assassins and snipers abound, the Raven Guard are for you.
It could be in this very...
All right, I think the Raven Guard are cool. I think they're the beaky helmet that they have is like the cool beaky helmet. Like, I think they're dope. I think I would get, what was that kill team we were looking at earlier before we started watching this? The Phobos, whatever team. Yeah. I would buy that and then paint them like Raven Guard dudes.
That would be pretty
that
sick.
Would be sick. I would run a Raven Guard like kill team. Easy, perfect. Or Alpha Legion. I like the Alpha Legion dudes too. I think they're perfect for a kill team, and the fact that you can't just straight up buy a Raven Guard or an Alpha Legion kill team is wrong. Very wrong. But I guess you're supposed to just buy the generic and then pay them up. But the Raven Guard dudes don't look generic. They have like jump packs and big lightning claws. That's not generic and cool.
I didn't know they had their claws up until the.
Why do they have that? I don't know. It sounds stupid, and I love it. I will say it feels like they made the Night Lords, and they're like, shit, need a good guy version of the Night Lords because Batman. And then they're like, Raven Guard. They're the same, but they're not. They even both got the emo haircuts and
emo.
Whatever. Oh my God, that's the biggest mosquito.
Oh. What now?
I'm about to get assaulted.
I
don't know.
Don't do that.
If I die, it's because that thing is the thing that sucked the blood of the dinosaurs and they extracted its DNA to make a velociraptor. Jesus Christ.
Okay, well, we better get done quickly.
Room. He could be.
Yeah. Oh man, go hit the button.
He could even. Whoa! What? It was obvious.
The Alpha Legion. Allegiance? Heretic. Primarch? Alfarius and Omegon. Saboteurs, destabilizers, they're in your walls. Single word descriptor, espionage. Finally, the 20th Legion, the Alpha Legion, led by Alfarius and Omegon. The only Legion to have two Primarchs who were split as twins. The Alpha Legion are heretical, we think, and specialize in destabilization of society and armies. Their entire shtick is the Hydra, because when you cut off one head, two more take its place. All of the Alpha Legion look exactly like their Primarch. Olive skin, shaved head. All claim to be Alfarius. All are liars. They make the largest use of sleeper cells and cultists in the Chaos Space Marine factions because it's extremely easy to take over a planet when you
poisoned our water supply, burned our crops, and delivered a plague unto our houses.
Where the Raven Guard use stealth and sabotage to eliminate their enemies, the Alpha Legion prefer to weaken them over time with sleeper agents, impersonations, basically anything you can imagine from a hardcore spy movie or Cold War level espionage. Being Alfarius is not only an honor, being Alfarius is a requirement. There's a story of someone chasing down an Alpha Legion agent for years upon years, and when they finally catch up with them and they see that the agent is wearing the same face as their pursuer, because this was the plan all along, to kill him and take his spot. We're talking facial reconstruction surgery, we're talking hacking, we're talking political assassination and impersonation, everything. They are Space Marines in name only, because being a strong stoic warrior is not what the Alpha Legion is interested in. In fact, the Alpha Legion is interested in you not even knowing that the Alpha Legion is a thing. I am Alfarius. You are Alfarius. We are all Alfarius in his Lord's glorious army. Thank you everyone so much for watching this video. I hope you learned a little something. I hope if you were on the fence about what Space Marines you wanted to field, you would now have a better idea of what you want to play.
Pause it here.
I hope you two have a better idea, and it's probably still Dark Angels.
Probably,
Hey guys, alternate ending here. While editing the video, realized that our post whatever discussion about all the factions was entirely too long. Apparently, I talked too much. Who would have thought? So I'll split that off into a separate video, and we could just end this one here, and then you guys can watch me and Kenny discuss how we rank the Space Marines and what we liked about each faction based on, whatever. So that discussion was just way too long. So I'm not gonna make people sit through however long it was. So we'll just end this here, and then you guys you can go and watch us basically just ramble about how we ranked all the legions, what we liked about each one, and whatever, and then how much he just loves the Dark Angels or whatever they're called, and will never ever come off that fence or change his mind ever. Meanwhile, I changed my whatever favorite, like I changed my damn underwear. So which means it's a lot, not never. Perverts. So yeah, we'll end it here. And then you guys can check out. I'll upload another video of just our post game
rambles and whatnot. But thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah, appreciate it. Later.